we're back on Roblox Steal a Brainrot. And guys, today we are going to be building a working jet.
Wait, what?
Hold on, is this like a new rebirth item or something?
No, guys, it's not a new rebirth item. It's not an item from the shop. I figured out how to build a working flying jet engine in Steal a Brainrot. And today we're going to be... You guys want to see it, actually? It's kind of insane.
Yeah, wait, show us. How do we build it?
I want to see if I can use this to steal Brainrots from people.
Well, you actually probably can. Let me show you guys what I found out. All right, check this out. So pretty much, I saw a video of somebody going over how to make a flying machine using building tools. Look at this. Pretty much, the guy was able to build a machine that flies around. Pretty much, you can control it. You can make it go up, down, left, right. It's kind of insane.
Whoa, wait, that looks crazy. But how are we going to get down and steal a Brainrot?
Well, as you guys know, we have access to the admin servers. And inside of here, if I type the command ;btools all, we should all get a building tools block. And using this, we can literally build the exact same thing the guy in the video built.
Wait, are you sure? It looked like in this video he used a lot of fancy parts.
yeah, how in the world does one even build that thing?
Well, I watched the video back like 60 times, and I think I've got it down in my head what we need to do to build that thing. So let's get started with a basic prototype right over here. And then once we've got the basic flying machine down, we can actually make it into whatever we want. We can make it like an airplane. We can make it a helicopter. We can make it a jet. We can even make a rocket out of this whole concept.
Whoa, I'm going to make a giant flying sausage.
Do you mean a flying saucer?
No, a flying sausage. I like sausages now.
Wow, yeah, interesting stuff. But anyways, the first thing that we need to do for this build is we got to put down a little platform over here. We need to make this platform a little bit bigger than normal though. So let's go ahead and just do that. There we go. Just like this. I think this is about big enough.
Okay, pretty simple so far.
Yeah. But hold on. Let me pull up the guy's video. I'm going to need to rewatch this back like every time I do something because this build is kind of complicated. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, what's the next step?
Okay. The next step that we need to do is we need to build another thing, except this time change the part type from normal to seat. We got to put down a seat over here. And for the seat, we got to make it a very, very specific size. We need to make it 2x2 studs, just like this. You see how I've got it over here where it's 2x2 studs?
Yeah, I can see it lining up with the ground.
Yeah, we need to make it like that. And also, let's go ahead and color this just for simplicity. And then we got to move this thingy onto the gray platform that we built earlier.
Okay, wait. I want to go build one as well.
I want to build a pink one.
Okay, we can all build one, but this is going to get kind of complicated in a moment. The next thing that we need to do is put down 4 of these seats. We need to clone them. We need to clone these seats a couple of times, and we need to have 4 of them in total, going in a little plush shape like this.
So wait, what's the thing with this whole contraption that lets us fly it again?
I literally don't even know. I'm just following this guy's video on YouTube. But anyways, now that we've all got that, the next thing that we're going to need to do is get a 1x1 block with a hinge.
Wait, let me color everything. I'm going to make it purple.
Yeah, you can make it purple. Just make sure that the seats and the ground below it is a different color. That will keep it a lot easier to understand what's going on. All right, so now the next thing that we need to do is put down another block, except this block needs to be 1x1 stud. Let me try to get this perfectly lined up, actually. Let me put down a block right here in the middle of this stud, and then can I line it up perfectly? You know what? This is good enough. I don't care. So pretty much we just need to make it something like this, and then let's move it up a little bit. And then on the bottom of this one single block, we need to go ahead and put down a hinge.
A hinge, got it.
Yeah, so just go into the surface tool, put down a hinge, and then after that, we just gotta move the hinge over here to like behind your flying contraption.
Is this how we control everything?
Yeah, pretty much. This is gonna be like the controller. This is gonna be the, you know what they have in airplanes? You know, like what do they have in airplanes? Like the control rods, the levers.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like the little handle that the pilots hold to control the plane.
Yeah. There's gonna be our version of that. Our stick. That's what they call it. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, we've got the hinge down over here, and the next thing that we need to do is get another block and put it right underneath the hinge. Actually, wait, what we can do is just copy this block. Actually, wait. No, don't copy it. Whenever you copy a block with a hinge, it's like weird. It like glitches out. So let's just make another 1x1 block.
Should I just copy the hinge block except not put a hinge on it?
Not quite. You want to make it so that it's a little bit longer than the hinge block. And then what we got to do is just move this block and put it on the hinge. Wait, hold on a second. Guys, I accidentally built everything out of seats.
Wait, hold on. Did I do that too? No, I built it out of normal blocks. I'm better.
I built mine out of normal blocks too. Bro, I actually just built everything out of seats. I forgot to change my block type back to normal after I put down the seats. Let me try that again. Now I know what to do pretty good though, so this should be easy. I got to put down the block with the hinge over here.
Wait. So if this actually ends up working, how fast are we going to be able to go?
Oh, it's actually kind of insane. I didn't show you guys in the video, but you can go pretty fast. You can literally teleport like thousands of blocks super quickly. It's kind of like a teleporter.
Whoa. We're going to go like supersonic speeds.
Oh yeah, it's going to be nuts. Anyways, now that I've got everything set back to normal blocks and not seats, let me go ahead and put down this thingy right underneath the hinge. I think I've done it right over here.
Wait, Dash, have I done it right over here?
I think so. So you have this block and it's underneath the hinge. Wait, it's kind of like misaligned. I think you need them to be like perfectly lined up together.
I was trying to get them lined lined up, but I couldn't get any better than that.
What you need to do actually is change your increments to 0.1. Then you can line it up a lot better. Look at this. So now I can move it wherever I want.
Oh, right. Let me do that.
Now I think I've got everything lined up here pretty good. It's a little bit messed up still, the alignment. Let me get that perfectly down.
Wait, does it even have to be lined up perfectly? The guy in the videos wasn't lined up that good.
Oh, you're right. It kind of wasn't, actually. I think maybe at the start it needs to be lined up, though. I don't know. I'm going to try lining mine up as good as I possibly can. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty solid. I can still see, like, the seams where it doesn't line up perfectly, but that's not bad. All right, guys, now it's time for the complicated parts.
Oh, no. What's the complicated part?
It's time to start welding stuff together. Okay, what we need to do first is select both of the hinge parts, the part where the hinge is connected to the longer block. We need to select both of those, and then we need to go in and weld them together. Boom, just like that. I've created one weld.
Wait. How do we weld stuff?
You have to use the welding tool. It's the thing with like the chain icon.
Okay, got it.
And then after that, we need to weld some other stuff together.
We're like actual rocket scientists now. We're welding rockets together.
Yeah, wait, we literally are. But the next thing we need to do is select all of the seats over here, and then we need to weld these things together. So let's weld that. There we go. Wait, hold on. I think I did it wrong. Let me undo this. Break welds. Remove 3 welds. See how it says remove 3 welds here? The guy in the video, when he did this, he had like 4 welds that were made. Oh, because he welded everything on the rocket. Okay, I see what we need to do. Guys, we need to select all the seats and the thingy underneath them.
Done. I just finished mine.
Wait, what?
I just finished mine too, but wait, I don't know if I'm doing it properly.
You guys finished yours already? Are you serious?
This thing is awesome.
Okay, wait. Let me catch up too. So I gotta weld this together. Weld to last. There we go.
Whee, this is so much fun.
Oh man, now I'm jealous. Okay, I want to get mine done. Okay, I think I gotta weld this thing over here. There we go. And then wait, hold on. I think I'm done right now.
Don't forget to unanchor everything.
Okay, yeah. It looks like the last step that we need to do is select everything except for this little rod down over here. Actually, let me color label this. So that purple thing right there. I think I need to select everything except for that and unanchor that, right?
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
All right, hopefully this works. Let me unanchor it all and wait, this looks kind of promising.
Try driving it around.
Wait. Is it gonna work? Yo, this is sick.
This is awesome.
Wait, we should have a race.
Yo, we literally built... Bro, what is this? We literally have cars. We have flying cars in Steel Brainrot.
I did not think you could do this in this game.
We were literally pushing the boundaries of what is possible in this game. Oh, wait, hold on. Guys, I think there's an invisible barrier on the edge of the game. I gotta get back in flying space.
But wait, now that we know how to build it, I want to make my flying sausage.
Oh, snap. You're right. Now we can do whatever we want with these things. Now that we understand the basic core principles of how this thing is supposed to work, we can take this into our own hands and do whatever we want. Also, apparently one thing we're supposed to do is make the size of this whole contraption 0.2, 2, and then 0.2 over here like that. Apparently this is supposed to make it go smoother or something. I'm not gonna lie, mine is working pretty good even without doing that.
Okay, but wait, now it's time to make the ultimate flying sausage. This is about to be the coolest thing ever.
I want to make mine into a helicopter.
And I want to make mine into... I don't know what I want to make mine into. I'm gonna make an airplane. Or wait, you know what? I'm gonna make a real flying sausage, baby dash. I mean a flying saucer.
My flying sausage is going to be way cooler than your flying saucer. What in the world is a saucer? Is it like sauce or something? I don't like sauce.
Ew, no, I don't like sauce either. I'm building a saucer, like a it's like a shape, I'm pretty sure.
Well, my sausage is looking so cool.
What in the world am I even looking at right now? All right, well, I gotta get to airplaning. I'm going off over here. Wait, guys, we should build a giant runway on top of our bases. That'd be so sick.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I think I need to decommission this old aircraft that I've got here. Let me go ahead and just move it into my little parking garage.
Wait, that's my parking garage.
Oh, sorry, I had to borrow it, but I'm gonna leave this one over here. And I think for my airplane, I gotta start fresh. So let me just do the exact same things that we did before. Let me put a block down over here and then make it kind of big. And then I gotta put down the seats. Isn't this crazy though? Guys, we're not even using vehicle seats. We can put down vehicle seats, but we're just using normal seats.
I don't even know how this works, but I like it.
This is literally voodoo magic right here. Let me make this thing bigger and then move the seats onto the thing. I don't think I even have to watch the video anymore. I've already kind of memorized how this thing works. Let me align this over here. Wait, hold on. It's not perfectly aligned. What happened?
It's really tricky to get everything aligned good.
No, it really is. It actually is quite annoying to get everything aligned good. That's like the hardest part with this build, making sure that everything is aligned. I'm sure there's something that we can do to make it easier to align everything. We're probably just doing it wrong, but I mean, yeah, getting everything aligned is definitely the hardest part.
I think I've memorized all the welding steps now, though.
Oh yeah, same here. Let me move this over here and yes, okay, I've got everything aligned nice and neatly. Now let me make this platform here a little bit smaller and it is time to duplicate the seats again. There we go. One seat over there, another seat over there, and then one more over there. All right, perfect. But now I need to start making some new design decisions.
Wait, Dad, check this out. I have my flying sausage kind of flying.
What in the world? Dude, that looks like a cylinder.
I know, I was just testing it for now. I'm going to turn it into a sausage soon.
But I need to start making some design decisions about how I'm going to make this thing look like a plane.
Making a helicopter is also kind of hard.
Yeah, but this thing would work perfectly for a helicopter, I think. This thing flies like a helicopter too. You can go like up, down, sideways. It does not exactly fly like a plane though, I can't lie. Anyways, I want to try messing around with this. Can I make this part longer? I wonder if this will work if I make this part longer.
Whoa, you're really taking some risks.
You literally attached a giant sausage to yours. You're taking some risks as well, buddy. But we kind of got to freestyle this now. There's no tutorial on how to build an airplane like this. We're kind of just doing our own thing now. Let me try cloning this wall. This is going to be kind of a bad looking airplane, but hey, it's a proof of concept. If it ends up working, someone can go make a better one. Let's put down some walls here on the airplane because airplanes, of course, need some walls. This is actually insane. It's so OP what you can do with the building tools in this game.
I know, right? It feels like every day you come to us with something new that we can do.
I know, it's actually nuts. Let me clone this, move it over here, rotate it 180 degrees. Oh no, that's 90 degrees. What am I saying? There's too much stuff going on right now to focus on this. And then let me go ahead and copy the floor, and then this will be the roof. There we go. Wait, can I even fit in this? I think I made this too small. Yeah, I gotta make it a little bit bigger. Oh, there we go. Now this looks cool. I can already see how this is coming along. Next, I gotta put the wings on the side, and then, ooh, I can even build like a propeller on the front. It's not gonna do anything, of course. The propeller is not gonna actually make the plane go any faster, but I think it'll look really cool. All right, so now that we've got the basic capsule for the plane done, the next thing that we need to do is build that like fin in the back. What's that thing called again?
The tail wing.
Is it called the tail wing? Yeah, something like that. Let me make it a little bit thinner, and then I think I can rotate this too. The tricky part is gonna be welding everything together properly.
Yeah, that's the hardest part with my sausage too. Luckily, it's only like 3 parts for the sausage.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, I need to have like the middle part, the end part, and then the front part.
Let me put together this tail wing over here. Let's see, how is this gonna look? If I move this over here, let me set my increment to 0.1 so I can move this around a little bit more freely. There we go. That looks like a good tail wing. Yeah, that's looking very tail wing like. Let's make it a little bit longer like that. And yeah, you know what? That looks good. That's good enough for my... Actually, no, that looks terrible. What am I talking about? Bruh. It looks cool when I was building it, but then when I look at it from far up, it doesn't look that good. Bro, I need to search up a picture of an airplane. What does an actual airplane look like? Oh, okay. I see what I need to do here. I think I need to have this thing coming out a little bit higher. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? That looks a little better. Hey, let me just say I'm not the greatest builder, all right?
Well, I am. I'm the best ever.
I'm no baby Dash, all right? But I'm good at the other stuff. Let me go ahead and make this thing smaller. And then I'm pretty sure for the tail wing, I need to have some wings here on the back like that. Yeah. Look at this. Boom. That is so airplane-y, kind of. Yeah, you know what? That looks like an airplane. All right, now it's time to put the other wings down.
Dash, I'm not sure if I would call that airplane fly-worthy, if you know what I mean.
It might not be fly-worthy, but luckily this isn't real life and it'll fly, all right? Because I said it'll fly. It'll work. Now let's put down the actual wings. These wings will go down here like this. And I think that looks good. Yeah, you know, this, when you look at it from a distance, it looks like an airplane, so it works with me. There we go. We got the 2 wings on the side, and now I need to have a big glass area in the middle. I want to have a window. A window would actually be so sick.
Well, the flying sausage is almost done. I'm putting a bun around it just because it looks cool. I actually don't like hot dogs. I only put the bun here because it looks cool.
What the? Wait, that looks crazy. Dude is actually building the flying sausage. Anyways, now I gotta put the glass wall over here. And for that, what I can do, I think, is just select this wall in the back, clone it, and move it up over here. Oh, nope, not like that. Gotta select this wall, move it up over here. Yep. That looks good. And then I can literally just change the transparency of this thing to 0.5. And look at that. Now I got glass.
But wait, how are you gonna get inside of it?
Well, I was about to get to that. Let me also change the material of this thing to actually look like glass. There we go. That looks way better. Let's also make it a little smaller. There we go.
My helicopter is flying. It doesn't look the greatest, but it's flying so far.
Oh, look at that. You actually got everything working. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get everything working with this airplane, but we're going to find out. Okay, there we go. That's the cockpit area. And now I need a way to get in. And for that, I'm thinking what I could do is just make a little door in the ceiling. I know for most airplanes, you're supposed to go through like the side, but oh wait, actually, you can just go through the side on this airplane too. Oh, never mind. You can't get out though. It's kind of not very good on that sense. Actually, wait. I have an idea. I'll just make the front glass area over here non-collision, so you can just go through this. Yep, this will be the door to get in and out. I think that makes perfect sense. All right, now it's time for the other stuff. It's time for the hinge. Would you guys fly air dash?
Yeah, I would fly on the air.
Definitely not.
Why not, Anne?
Are you gonna be the pilot?
No, I'll hire some other pilots.
I'll have to think about it.
Okay. In that case, I would never fly air Anne, all right?
Hey, I'll have you know my helicopter works perfectly.
You call that thing that thing does not even look like a helicopter. At least my thing actually kind of looks like a plane.
Well, I was getting to it.
Wait, Dad, my sausage didn't work.
What? You're giving up on your sausage dreams?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just didn't work and it wasn't connecting.
Oh no. Well, it looks like my build is the last hope to get something that could look cool and also fly.
I think you're forgetting about mine.
And yours does not look cool, all right? I'm sorry. It does not look that cool.
I guess yours does look a little better.
Okay. So I need to build the actual like controller cooler now. Let's put this in place over here. Okay. Let's change the increments to 0.1 so that I can move this freely. All right. I think that's looking pretty good. Now I got to make this thing longer. Let me also color it. This will be like the handle that the pilot holds to control everything. I'll make it gray like that. And all right, now it is time for the welding steps. These are the complicated parts.
This is where mine died.
Okay, so the first thing that I need to do, I think, is select these two things over here and then weld them together. All right, that looks good. Now I gotta select everything else and weld that together. It's gonna be kind of hard to select everything inside. So I think what I'm gonna need to do is just have a little open door here, just so I can select everything properly. All right, so we're gonna have that open door over there. And now it's time to select everything inside of the plane.
Moment of truth. Will this work?
Air dash is gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen and it's gonna work. Let me select all of this.
If I can't get my sausage to work, I don't know if you'll get this to work.
Oh, it's gonna work. It's gonna work so good.
Wait, Dad, look, I just kidnapped some Brainrots.
What the heck?
I'm gonna go traffic them now, whatever that means.
Okay, well, I'm almost done with the airplane. Now I gotta weld all of this together. There we go. I've created 14 welds. And now I just gotta select this block over here, weld everything to that.
And then you just gotta unanchor everything.
Oh no, this is the final step. I gotta unanchor everything except for this gray part.
Moment of truth.
Let's see. Will this work? After I finish unanchoring everything, there's no going back. I just hit unanchored.
Nothing moved. This looks promising so far.
All right, let me try getting in. Will this work? Come on.
Try moving the joystick.
Here we go. Guys, air dash is in the air. Let's go.
What? How in the world did yours work, but my sausage didn't work?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm just better. Did you ever think of that? And look. I can even close up this door now. This is sick.
Wait, now your plane looks ugly. What in the world just happened?
Oh. Okay, never mind. No. Okay, never mind. You can't make edits mid-flight. But other than that, this looks awesome. Look at this. I can control exactly where I want to go. I can just like hover this thing anywhere, and then I literally have a working airplane in Steal a Brainrot. I successfully completed my mission. I have built a jet.
I don't know if I would call that thing a jet.
No, this is a private jet, all right? And this counts. Let me have this one, all right? This is so sick.
Well, can your jet steal Brainrots?
Going in first. I'm going in. Oh, I've got a gangster Frontera, a PP Kiwi. Oh, wait, guys, this is actually insane. You can steal Brainrots with the jets. Imagine inviting some random player who doesn't know about what's going on into our lobby, and then they see this. That would be insane. Yo, this is actually insane. Whoever's watching this right now, you better subscribe. There is nobody else doing this in Steal a Brainrot. This is pure innovation right here.
I still don't know what that word means, but my sausage plane would have been so cool if it worked.
Yeah, you know what? You should try it again, actually. It might work. You might end up getting it to work one day. That was pretty crazy. And if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.